Welcome! I have some exciting news for you today. Git 242 will officially support SHA256 repositories. Let's have a look at the commit introducing these changes. This is the commit making the changes official. SHA256 is no longer experimental. Remove scary wording that basically stops people from using SHA256 repositories, not because of interoperability issues with SHA-1 repositories, but from the fear that their work will suddenly become incompatible in future version of Git. We should be clear that currently SHA256 repositories will not work with SHA-1 repositories, but stop the scary words. And it introduces only these two small changes. And it basically removes the big shouting words experimental from this one and from this one. So nothing changed in code related to the support of SHA256, only documentation. And this is because the maintainers on Git have decided it has been in Git for a very long time, it has been experimental, but as far as we know, it's very stable and it's safe to use. So as you can see in this release post from Git 229, experimental support for SHA256 was introduced in 2020 already. So it's almost 3 years ago, and now it's officially supported and safe to use. So what does this mean, or how can you use it? It's an option for Git init, and it's the object format option you can use. So as you can see, I still have the old man page here where it mentions it's experimental, but these words are removed in a future version of Git. So let's give it a try. Let's create a test directory and say git init using the object format option SHA256. Then we also have to configure my email address, and let's start with a readme. So echo hello world git add, and then say initial commit. If we do a git log now, we see this hash is a lot longer than it usually is. Normally the hash is 40 characters when using SHA-1, with SHA-256 it's 64 characters long. And that's basically the only difference. Everything else just keep working as it was, only different formats of hashes. And that's basically it. So if you want to try it out, create a new repository, say git init -- object format equals SHA256, and you can get started with it right away. It's awesome. But then I hear you say, but Tone, what about my old repositories? Good question. That's where Git fast export and import come into play. I have the man page for Git fast export open here, and it shows you how to use it. You can basically pipe fast export into fast import. So let's try that out. Over here, I have a test repository that uses SHA-1. As you can see, the hashes are shorter than the SHA256 hashes, so we want to transition to SHA256. Let's create a new repository to do that. I have to say git init -- object format is SHA256 and name this SHA256.git. So basically we create a new repository, but we specify the object format to the object format we want to use in the future. So let's cd into this. And now we do the fast export import trick. We say git -c because we want to import from test SHA1.git and say fast export -- all and pipe it into git fast import. And that's it. Everything is copied over and transitioned into the new object format. So we can say git checkout main to make sure that our branch is clean. And now we can cat readme, hello world is here, git log. The commit is the same. As you can see, like git -c tmp test SHA1 log. The timestamps or the commits are the same, but it's only using different hash format, and for the rest it's exactly the same. That's it for now. Enjoying using this feature. Please give it a go and let maintainers know if you run into any issues. Enjoy!